Another thought is now that I am so sober, I'm so sensitive to so many things.
All right, your boy has a call in 5 minutes, and I just woke up 25 minutes ago.
We closed down the details on this $1,400 job.
I put myself under a bunch of pressure again. Will my cravings, my temptations go back to intense?
All right, happy Monday. Your boy is weighed in today at 202 pounds. My goal is to get down to 195, but haven't been working out, so we'll need to kick that into gear or back into gear because it's been inconsistent the last 2 months on top of all the work we're doing. So that's fun. Just reviewing some revisions here. All right. What? What? You want to be in the video? Come. Kilo wants to say hi. I don't want him to get his fur all over me. Look at the cutie boy. It is raining outside, but sure still is beautiful. Last week's video went up. Let's see what we're at view-wise. Let's go. This week's video is at 3 views. So I will say maybe let's make the goal for this video 4 views. Grind is real. A few thoughts over the last weekend is, okay, well, I hit my goal of 40 days sober. I guess the real goal was 75 days, which I could see myself doing. But then when does it stop? And when do I let myself have flow? As much as I overused certain substances and drugs and alcohol and all that stuff, it still is part of this light and dark dance that is life. That's what we're here to do, right? We're here to experience life, obviously without those things getting in the way of my goals. But another thought is now that I am so sober, I'm so sensitive to so many things. What I'm noticing is that I get so much more frustrated than I used to because I'm like more clear-minded and more sensitive. It's going to be an interesting journey. This week going to be navigating just insecurities, doing different things and exercises, and just kind of just like opening my mind and awareness up to my reality to see what kind of messages come through, because I want to overcome insecurities. And I think the only way to overcome insecurities are to kind of like lean into them. You know, well, why are we insecure, and kind of like just going on that rabbit hole.
All right, your boy has a call in 5 minutes, and I just woke up 25 minutes ago.
It's currently windy and 20.
All right, and it is 1:03. I've been on the call on time. I like to, obviously, as you guys can see, have a little fun with life. Sometimes. And then that was a 10-minute call. You know, what's so funny about this industry is that it really does a great job of pulling out your insecurities. And then there's so many insecurities around preparing, and then it depends on how much experience you have, and then experience of hard study, and experience versus practice, and live training. And then on top of that, but you also have to reel back your insecurities throughout life, because as you're preparing a pitch or presentation, or preparing for just the introductory, meeting the person, you have to try to rely on your studying and on your live training and experience, and then at the same time manage your insecurity voices that you picked up in high school. Then you have the call, and then it's a weight game of whether or not the person is going to bite. So it's been over a month, and now finally today we're getting the go ahead on it. Almost a month and a half of, is it gonna happen? Did I do a good job? What's gonna happen? And it turns out I did do a good job, but you don't know until you get paid.
Hello?
Yo!
What's up, Evan?
What's up, hermano? And there we go. Another call done. Hey, girly. You look so well rested. All right. I've been up for an hour. It is 3 o'clock. I was talking to people about how cool it was, the type of access that I get to have with this client. And I just reflected when I spoke to them that it's been 10 years in the making. This skill that I've been working on, I'm about to have been in it for about 10 years that I've done it seriously. You know, even like the 10-minute call that I had earlier where we closed down the details on this $1,400 job. It's fun, but these kinds of jobs have become easier for me now. So like on the topic of like insecurities, like it is nice having income come in relatively stress-free. The financial insecurity is still there because I feel like the money I make is not enough just in terms of like what I want. What? What do you think Kilo is insecure about? He's so loud. Like, I just wish it was quieter. I always forget though that in moments like this, I could call for backup. There he is. Is that a message? Is that a metaphor for life? When I'm feeling insecure, is there someone I can call for backup? Yes. And we're back. Another day, another dollar. 8:30 a.m. Feeling good. Had a big meal last night, so your boy woke up ready to go. Kilo is ready to go. He's like, but say hi to me, dude. But say hi to me, dude. You mean wants to say hi? Stretch. Good morning. Yesterday, last night, had a moment of like, am I doing enough? Even this morning, I'm like, am I doing enough? You know, we have work that we're trying to complete. I'm like telling myself, I'm like, but you're not doing enough. Like, go sell more. And I do want to sell more. But then a part of me is like, well, couldn't you even handle the work? I've had Jax cut back on a lot of work, and it's forced me to take on more responsibility with the business. And I'm like, do I even have the bandwidth? And so then I get a tarot reading, and it was like, dude, just finish the job. You know, you said you were going to be slow and steady wins the race, balanced. What's going on? You know, finish what you started. I think it was a reminder to focus on routine and stuff like that, to focus on the thing that I've been working on, which is really just staying sober, having a clearer mind. Lately, I've been feeling like a poet, how clear my mind is and how well I can articulate myself. If I put myself under a bunch of pressure again, will my cravings, my temptations go back to intense? All good questions to ask. I'm proud of how much responsibility I take. But sometimes, because it's such a strength, it can also be a weakness. All right, what's today? Today is Thursday, March 19th. Just figured out how to use the iPad as a high quality monitor. On set, you know, we want things to feel as professional as possible. These are the types of things that make shooting and filming a worth talking about experience for our clients. So I think we've doubled the filming experience for clients just by using the gear we already have, and it's all thanks to Gemini. Like, if you're not using Gemini or ChatGPT or AI to just diagnose some of your problems, it reveals so many blind spots, and you just gotta like spend time with it. Once you feel success with it, once you start to make that like neural connection of like, wait a minute, if I am just patient, I can solve my problem faster, more affordably. Hey, this is Sandy. We were filming together with... I'm doing super well. I just wanted to give you a quick call. I know you're busy, but we are going to be filming with our client in Philadelphia next week. So I just wanted to put us on your radar again. Lead acquired.
Please leave your message for 20.
It's 6:18 p.m. now. It feels like my receptors are wide open. So I'm feeling really excited about that. You know, I feel like this is all a balance of wanting and hoping and dreaming and wishing, but at the same time, a balance of discipline and managing expectation, being humble, needing less, just playing between those two worlds. I feel like the best thing right now that has helped that has been just taking it one day at a time, being consistent and disciplined on that front, but then at the same time, releasing and kicking in my spiritual perspective and observer mindset to help me relax and enjoy the play of this chaos, because life is chaotic. I mean, I don't have to explain it. You know, if you're human, you understand. All right, happy Saturday. This week has been great, but I feel like a lot has come to my attention. I'm meditating last night, and the clearest message that's coming through is awareness. One of my biggest challenges this week in the last 2 weeks has been like sensitivity and like really feeling a lot. I think about like thoughts and awareness and like, well, if I want to be more aware, how do I be more aware? And I was thinking that a lot of that awareness is noticed through feeling. You know, those thoughts are felt. So if I want to be more aware, I have to feel more. So this week has been a great week of, you know, being in the dungeon, getting ahead on work, manifesting, the calm after the storm. I feel like the clarity is starting to shine through, and I'm really excited for next week. Next week is a monster 3-shoot week, 3 days back to back of filming. And not only do I have some really cool toys that I'm going to get this week for filming, but I think it's just going to level us up in terms of efficiency and overall status. I could confidently say next week is going to be a great week, but we'll see. If you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you so much. This has been another successful week of documentation and storytelling. Again, my mission is to inspire leaders to become better leaders, and I have to lead by example. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, as I tell my clients, please let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video.